Today I've got Gus in a traditional hackamore, but it's in a not so traditional setup. Actually, let me back up. This is a traditional setup, but it's not what you see a lot anymore. So years ago, you'd see this kind of setup quite a bit. I don't know why folks have gotten away from it, but this is called a Fiador, F-I-A-D-O-R, right? And it's just a piece of string. It's tied in a Fiador knot, and it creates a throat latch and a support for the heel knot on this hackamore. This one also has a brow band on it. And what the brow band does is it helps to keep the cheek piece of my hanger from coming up in the horse's eye. I don't know if you guys have used a lot of traditional hackamores, but that's one of the problems that you have, is that when you turn, I find, like when I turn to the left, it turns my hackamore to the right, and it brings this cheek piece up into my horse's eye, and it makes it difficult for him to look to the left, right? So I like this setup for working horses. Now when I'm showing, if I show, I won't show in this sort of a setup. It'll be without the Fiador and without the brow band, but like for a working type setup, this is a great deal. Another advantage that it has is when you lead your horse, it doesn't pull the hackamore, the bosal, off of the horse's muzzle, which you know can happen a lot of times if you try to do that. So that's what the Fiador's for. It's great. So, and I'm using my spur, guys. That's what a spur is for, right? It's to cue the horse so that you can get what you want. There he's licking and chewing like that. Ride him back down. Sit. Draw him back. We're just going to do this over and over and over again. I'm not going to do it to the point to where I make him sour, right? There, that felt pretty good right there. Really what I want to do is just use a longer span of time. In other words, you know, several sessions over the course of a few weeks to where I've built this confidence in him. And it's been several weeks since I've done this. You guys can probably tell the grass has changed. It's later in the summer. We're into, the first or second week of August now. I guess the first week of August. And so it's been quite a while since I've done this. That's okay. You know, I just do what I can when I can on these ranch horses. They get a lot of work. Gus has been getting a lot of work moving cattle and roping. Oh boy, that felt great right there. So I think I'm going to quit him right there for today. He's worked pretty hard.